What I saw was very different from what I had remembered Haiti to be. And that was the part that was the most difficult, I think, for me. It's just seeing that it's almost having all your childhood memory wiped away. After I had my period of grieving, the next thing that came to mind is, now what am I going to do? How can I help? Waiting to catch the plane. We're in a hangar in Florida on our way to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. All of us went to Fort Lauderdale and waited for the call. And sure enough, the call came through. About to get on the plane and go to Haiti. Wish us luck. And we were one of the first groups to get down there. And what we saw was simply heartbreaking.
Ne les amène pas chez moi, tu les amènes là, parce qu'ils ont besoin de ces médecins-là, ce sont des anesthesiologistes.
And it was absolutely horrifying to see the place where these people had to live. Some of them were lucky and had tents, but the majority just had sheets and clothing spanned across sticks which are pegged into the ground. And this was the cover that they had to sleep under. Yes.
And we got there, and it was just this, like, a look of relief on some of the nurses' faces that we were there, because they were just so busy there. They said, throw your stuff down on a cot and get back in here, you're going to work. I said, okay, these kids are yours, and Mike, you're over here. And Mike had something like 40 adults, and I had like 70 kids, and yeah, so we got thrown right into it.
Up on Thursday, according to what the kind of nursing director said earlier, it was pretty chaotic, not very organized, and this is a lot more organized now. Even though it doesn't seem like it's so organized, we've got 6 different rows here, A through E. Nurse tries to take each row. When we came on yesterday, there were 3 nurses for all these patients in here.
We were still part of that acute phase, and we saw a lot of traumas still related to the earthquake. So lots of orthopedic traumas, orthopedic cases that we took to the operating room. We did see crush injuries, but we did see more limbs that we were able to save. So we did a lot of fixation.
Dr. Pamies asked us to go and spend a few days at the General Hospital. And 4 of us went across, and we spent about 3 days there, working at the General Hospital. And to see the devastation and the pitiful conditions that the doctors have to work under there and that the patients have to be treated, it was really shocking. They have really no facilities whatsoever.
We had a shortage of oxygen, so to triage patients based on whether oxygen is available. For me personally, I found doing my job as an anesthesiologist difficult, because I found it very, very uncomfortable to make a decision about whether I could save somebody's life.
You do what you can, and you have to look at everything and say, well, is this person going to be able to live? And if they are, that's, you do what you can. If there's something where you have to divert your attention to one person, you can't necessarily do that, because there's a greater need for people who are more fortunate to not have such life-threatening injuries.
With 9 million people in the country, so I've helped a few. But I think that's what all the people that are going across there are trying to do. Each of us helping a few people, and if you add it all together, it comes to quite a lot of people. I don't know.
It is important to, keep Haiti in your mind beyond this acute phase, because the initial help was wonderful, but the more critical piece of Haiti's recovery is long-term commitments, and so we need to continue to extend our hand and lift them up as they lift themselves up and rebuild.
Haiti still has a lot of needs, whether it's your prayers, a few dollars, clothes, medicine, whatever you can afford, whatever you can give. Just keep remembering the Haitian people.